Welcome to Fresh Talk News Channel. Today, we're diving into a major update that's causing waves across the media and political landscape. Former President Donald Trump has signed a powerful new executive order. This order directs the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, known as the CPB, to cut off federal funding to America's two biggest public broadcasters, National Public Radio, NPR, and the Public Broadcasting Service, PBS. These organizations have been facing ongoing criticism from the Trump administration and Republican lawmakers, who accuse them of biased and one-sided reporting. According to the executive order, the CPB board is now instructed to terminate all direct funding for NPR and PBS to the maximum extent allowed by law. Not only that, but the board must also refuse any future funding and take additional steps to minimize or eliminate any indirect funding going to these organizations. But it doesn't stop there. The executive order also gives a new role to Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's now tasked with launching an investigation into possible employment discrimination at NPR and PBS. And the heads of all other federal agencies are being ordered to review and identify any existing funding, direct or indirect, for these media outlets and shut it down if the law allows. This move follows a pattern of ongoing attacks on public broadcasters by the Trump administration and high-profile Republicans. Now, let's look at the numbers. Every year, the CPB distributes around $535 million in taxpayer money to public radio and TV stations all across the country. These stations offer free access to educational content, emergency alerts, local news, cultural programming, and much more. This funding supports not just PBS and NPR but also smaller, lesser-known public media outlets, especially in rural areas where access to information can be limited. These are places where federal support helps keep local stations on the air. According to Ed Ullman, CEO of Alaska Public Media, these are the last locally owned broadcasters in these communities. Without federal funding, many of these stations may go dark, cutting off vital programming to some of America's most underserved populations. And in a major legal development, earlier this week, the CPB filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration after 3 of its 5 board members were abruptly terminated via email. The board members who were dismissed, Laura G. Ross, Thomas E. Rothman, and Diane Kaplan, were appointed under President Joe Biden in 2022. Although Ross was originally appointed by Trump in 2018, she was reappointed by Biden. This legal dispute raises a serious question about the independence of public broadcasting. Congress deliberately established the CPB as a private entity in 1967 to shield it from government interference. According to the law, the government is strictly prohibited from exercising any direction, supervision, or control over educational radio and television broadcasting. Yet, this new executive order seems to test the limits of that law, and has sparked intense debate over freedom of the press, government overreach, and the future of public media in America. Thanks for watching Fresh Talk News Channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an important update. Stay informed, stay empowered.